You've seen the pictures. I mean, who hasn't? Those towering green cliffs, the impossible turquoise water, waves that literally defined a sport, and volcanoes that are still creating the ground you're standing on. That's Hawaii, but let's be real. With 4 main islands, each basically its own little world, and a must-do list that feels a mile long, planning the perfect trip can feel osihi, less like a vacation and more like a second job. How do you possibly choose? Where do you even start? You start right here. Forget the endless scrolling. We've done the hard work and sifted through everything the Aloha State has to offer. We've narrowed it down to the 15 absolute best, most unforgettable experiences across all the islands. These are the adventures that will stick with you forever. So, grab a notebook or open up your Notes app because your dream Hawaii itinerary starts right now. The Gathering Place, we're kicking things off on Oahu, known as the Gathering Place. It's the vibrant, beating heart of modern Hawaii. Act 1. Hike Diamond Head for sunrise. First up, let's talk about that iconic silhouette you see in every picture of Honolulu Diamond Head. This volcanic crater hike is one of the most rewarding things you can do on the island. The trail is paved, but it's got some serious switchbacks and a legendary staircase, so you'll definitely feel it. But the reward for that early alarm? A jaw-dropping 360-degree view of Waikiki, the coastline, and the entire city waking up below you. Just a heads up, you now need to make a reservation online in advance, so be sure to check the Diamond Head State Monument website before you go. 2. Honor history at Pearl Harbor. A visit to Oahu really isn't complete without experiencing Pearl Harbor. This is so much more than just a tourist spot. It's a genuinely moving and somber experience. The centerpiece is the USS Arizona Memorial, which rests over the sunken battleship, honoring the 1,177 crewmen who lost their lives on December 7, 1941. You'll need to reserve tickets for the program that takes you out to the memorial, and they are in high demand, so book them well in advance on the official recreation.gov website. The nearby museums, the Battleship Missouri, and the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum are also incredible and tell the full story from the attack to the end of World War II. It's a powerful, sobering reminder of a moment that changed the world. 3. Snorkel in Hanauma Bay. Ready for some underwater magic? The most famous spot on Oahu is, without a doubt, Hanauma Bay. This beautiful, curved bay is actually a flooded volcanic crater, and today it's a protected marine life conservation area. The water here is usually calm and absolutely teeming with colorful fish, which makes it perfect for snorkelers of any skill level. Because it's a nature preserve, visitor numbers are strictly controlled. You have to make an online reservation exactly 2 days in advance. And trust me, they sell out in minutes. So be ready at your computer. 4. Experience a royal past at Iolani Palace. Did you know that the United States has an official royal palace? It's Iolani Palace in downtown Honolulu, and it's incredible. This was the home of Hawaii's last reigning monarchs. Walking through its beautifully restored rooms, the throne room, the grand hall, the private quarters, gives you this amazing look into the sophisticated and global culture of the Hawaiian kingdom before it was overthrown. A tour tells the powerful stories of King Kalakaua and his sister, Queen Liliuokalani. Make sure to book your tickets online before you go. 5. Relax and surf on Waikiki Beach. And of course, there's Waikiki. This legendary stretch of sand is where the ancient Hawaiian sport of surfing was introduced to the entire world. It's not just one beach, but a whole string of them, each with its own vibe, all set against that famous backdrop of hotels and the buzz of Honolulu. The waves here are gentle and rolling, making it the perfect place to take a surf lesson and finally get up on a board. Or you can just do what most people do. Lay down a towel, soak up the sun, and enjoy the incredible energy that makes Waikiki, Waikiki. Maui, the Valley Isle. All right, let's island hop to Maui, the Valley Isle, which is famous for its jaw-dropping natural beauty and epic adventures. 6. Watch sunrise at Haleakala National Park. Picture this. You're standing 10,000 feet above sea level, wrapped in every layer you own, watching the sun paint the sky with colors you didn't even know existed as it breaks through a literal sea of clouds. That's sunrise at the summit of Haleakala. It's a dormant volcano that makes up most of the island, and the experience is nothing short of spiritual. It's so popular that a reservation is now required for every single vehicle entering the park between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. These reservations are released 60 days in advance, and they vanish almost instantly, so you have to plan way ahead for this one. It's worth it. 7. Drive the road to Hana. It's one of the most famous drives on the planet. But here's the secret. The road to Hana isn't about the destination, it is the destination. This legendary highway has over 600 hairpin turns and dozens of one-lane bridges. It winds you through a world of lush rainforests, thundering waterfalls, and stunning ocean cliffs. You have to stop at the black sand beach at Waianapanapa State Park. Just know that reservations are now required for this as well. Another must-do is hiking through the bamboo forest on the Pipiwai Trail. My advice? Start early, pack more snacks and water than you think you'll need, and just take your time. The whole adventure is in the journey. 8. Attend a traditional Hawaiian luau. You can't really say you've been to Hawaii until you've been to a luau. And while you can find them on every island, Maui is known for hosting some of the best. It's a full evening of culture, amazing food, and incredible entertainment. You'll feast on traditional dishes like kalua pig cooked in an underground oven, poi, and all sorts of fresh local foods. All of this happens while you're watching live music and, of course, the beautiful and powerful art of hula. It's a true celebration of Polynesian culture and an absolutely fantastic way to spend an evening under the stars. Kauai, the Garden Isle. Now we head to Kauai, Hawaii's oldest island, nicknamed the Garden Isle for a very good reason. It's almost impossibly lush and green. 9. Sail the Na Pali Coast. The Na Pali Coast is, without a doubt, the crown jewel of Kauai. We're talking about emerald green cliffs that shoot thousands of feet out of the Pacific, carved with razor-sharp ridges and draped with waterfalls. It's a landscape so dramatic it honestly feels prehistoric. Since you can't drive to it, the best way to see it is from the water. Boat tours from big catamarans to adventurous zodiac rafts cruise along the coast, often stopping so you can snorkel in the pristine water. Watching a pod of dolphins playing in the boat's wake with those cliffs in the background? That's a memory that gets burned into your brain forever. 10. Explore Waimea Canyon. It's not called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific for nothing. Waimea Canyon is a true geological marvel. It's 14 miles long and over 3,600 feet deep, with crimson and green canyon walls that create this stunning contrast with all the lushness of the rest of the island. There are a bunch of lookouts along the Waimea Canyon Drive that give you these amazing panoramic views. But if you're feeling adventurous, the hiking trails that lead down into the canyon give you a whole different perspective of just how immense and beautiful it really is. 11. Take a helicopter tour. Okay, if there is one island where you should splurge on a helicopter tour, it's Kauai. Why? Because so much of the island's most mind-blowing scenery, like the inside of the Na Pali coast and countless hidden waterfalls, is completely inaccessible from the ground. From the air, you can finally grasp the true scale of Waimea Canyon, fly over the Wall of Tears on Mount Waialeale, which is one of the wettest spots on Earth, and get a view of the Na Pali coast that will just leave you speechless. The Big Island, the Volcano Isle. Last but not least, we're off to the island of Hawaii, or the Big Island, a place of fire and ice where new Earth is literally being created right before your eyes. 12. Witness creation at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. The Big Island is home to Kilauea and Mauna Loa, two of the most active volcanoes on the entire planet, and you can explore them at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Here, you can walk through landscapes that look like they're from another world, peer into giant steaming craters, and maybe even see the glow of an active eruption. Kilauea has been erupting frequently in recent years, giving visitors a front-row seat to the awesome power of creation. Before you go, you absolutely have to check the park's website for the latest eruption updates and safety info. 13. Snorkel with manta rays at night. This is the signature Big Island experience, and honestly, one of the most magical wildlife encounters you can have anywhere. After sunset, tour boats take you to specific spots and shine bright lights into the water. These lights attract plankton, and the plankton attracts the gentle giants of the sea. Manta rays. You just float on the surface with a snorkel and watch as these majestic creatures, with wingspans that can be over 10 feet, glide and do somersaults right beneath you. It's surreal, humbling, and absolutely unforgettable. 14. Tour a Kona coffee farm, that rich volcanic soil on the Kona coast. It's famous for producing some of the best coffee in the world. The hillsides here are dotted with dozens of small, family-run coffee farms. Many of them offer tours where you can walk right through the coffee groves, learn all about the process from the bean to your cup, and, of course, sample some of the freshest, most delicious coffee you will ever taste. It's a really cool cultural and agricultural experience that gives you a true taste of the island. 15. Relax on a black sand beach. Thanks to all that volcanic activity, the Big Island has some incredible black sand beaches. The most famous is Punalu Black Sand Beach. The contrast is of the jet black sand against the turquoise water, and the green coconut palms is just stunning. But the real highlight here is that the beach is a favorite resting spot for Hawaiian green sea turtles, or honu. You can almost always see them basking on the warm sand. Just remember to always keep a respectful distance, at least 10 to 20 feet, and never ever touch these protected animals. So there you have it. From the history of Oahu and the epic drives of Maui, to the insane cliffs of Kauai and the raw power of the Big Island, Hawaii really does offer a lifetime of adventure. Planning it all can feel like a lot, but if you focus on these kinds of incredible experiences, you can build the perfect trip through paradise. And hey, here's a bonus tip for you. If you can, plan your trip during whale watching season. It's typically from December through April, when thousands of humpback whales come to the warm Hawaiian waters. Seeing them breach is a sight you will never forget. So, what's at the top of your Hawaii bucket list? Let me know down in the comments. If this guide was helpful, a thumbs up would be amazing, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for more travel guides just like this one. Aloha!